Hey guys, it's Jess and I'm here with my tips to make your hair color last longer. Now I'm going to give you some tips and secrets on what to do before you get your hair colored and after to make your color last and be vibrant and shiny for as long as possible. So here we go. My first tip that you need to do before you even get your hair colored is the week or about no sooner than 3 days before you color your hair, do a deep conditioning treatment on your hair. If you do that, it'll really make it healthy and prepare it for the color to come. Also, you also then want to shampoo your hair the day or night before you get your hair colored. That way you remove any excess oils and residue from your scalp, and then when you go in and get your hair colored, you can wait hopefully a few days before you wash it again. So my 2 tips for before is no sooner than 3 days before your color, you need to deep condition it. And then also a day or the night before you get your hair colored, you need to shampoo it to have it fresh and clean so that you can wait a few days till after your color to wash it again. Now, what do we do after we color it? I'm so glad you asked. So here are my tips for what to do after you get your hair colored. So the number one thing that I feel like you've probably heard before but is one of the most important things is, what do you think it is? It's heat, guys. Heat in any form, blow dryer, hot tool, the water, those things will open up your cuticle and have the color just fall out. Not so literally, but on a microscopic scale, yes. So what heat does is it'll blow open your cuticle, and when that happens, little pieces of that color molecule will come out of your hair. So to make your color last longer, when you're shampooing and conditioning and even getting your hair wet to prep it for shampoo, use a cool water. You can start with lukewarm if you can't go all the way to a cool, and then try to work yourself into a cooler water. And when you do that, you'll notice a huge difference. Your hair will be shinier and your color will last longer. Because what cold water does, as opposed to the hot, is the cold water will seal your cuticle. So it'll shrink it and close it up again and keep all of the good stuff that you want in there. My second most important thing, and really this goes along with the heat, I don't even know if I could pick really between the two, but you need to have a sulfate-free or color-safe shampoo. Most shampoos will say they are color-safe if they are, and if they don't, look on the back and see if it has any sulfates in it. If it has a sulfate in it, it is going to really get in there and really want to clean and remove things and strip things, and we don't want that when we have color, okay? You just want to get the stuff off that you have to and keep your color, right? Okay, so make sure you have a sulfate-free or color-safe shampoo. So we have cool water, color-safe shampoo. Also, you need to make sure you are conditioning it well after it is colored as well. So you'll want to try to not shampoo it as often as you usually do. And I think you will find that you can start stretching your shampoos maybe by a day and keep doing that, and your body will stop making as much oil as it has been. Because when you remove that oil every day, your body kind of needs some of that. So it kind of keeps pumping more oil to your scalp. And also, might be an obvious thing too, but I'm going to mention it, only be shampooing your scalp, your roots. And then with your conditioner, you're going to put that on the mid-shaft 2 ends. Unless you have a lot of damage, you can put your conditioner all over. I have pretty damaged hair because I do a lot to it, so I put a deep conditioner on it all over. But I also only shampoo and condition my hair once a week, guys. Once a week. And I am on probably day 4 or 5 right now, and it's still fine. I think it's fine. Anyways, so let me see if I have any more tips that I wrote down here. There's a lot of things. Those are the most important things though. Okay, if it is the summertime and you're out in the sun a lot or you're going to the pool, no, don't. No, but really, try to avoid chlorine. That is gonna take your color out so fast. I can't tell you how many times I've had clients call me after they got their hair colored and they are like, my color's gone, it's washed out, it's so faded. And I'm like, well, what happened? And they're like, well, I went to the pool and I'm like, stop right there. The chlorine will strip that color out so fast. So try to stay away from chlorine if you can. And then also the sun. Just think about whenever you hang clothing out on the line, if anybody does that anymore, it fades your clothes. Or if you have a stain in your clothes and you set it out in the sun will bleach that stain out, right? So hair color is a stain, okay? And the sun will bleach that out. Maybe not so drastically that it's gonna be blonde, okay? That's kind of crazy. But it'll start to fade your color. So there are products that are sold and made that have a sunscreen in them. So if you're gonna be out in the sun a lot, your options are wearing a hat or using these products with sunscreen. So it's not that hard. But these things will make your color last so much longer and be more vibrant. And you really need to invest these tips into your routine. If you're going to the salon and you're paying $150 or whatever you're paying to get your hair colored, you want to kind of put in the time that you need to make this last, right? So those are my tips for making your color last longer and stay more true and vibrant. I almost forgot I had one more tip and I couldn't go on without saying this because I almost forgot. So, like I said in the beginning, heat is a killer of color. So that includes blow dryers and any hot tools that you use. When you're using a hot tool, make sure you use a thermal protectant on it before you use it. With the blow dryer, my tip, if you can, is to wash your hair, towel dry it, and when we towel dry, do not rub it together and that'll cause a lot of breakage. When you towel dry, squeeze it so you're just absorbing the liquid and not damaging your hair. So towel dry it, and then if you can, let your hair air dry for 10 to 15 minutes. Then get in there with a some sort of oil. I really love the Aquage Silkening Oil. I use that and put that all over, and then I brush my products through every time to make sure they're thoroughly all over my hair. And then you're gonna go in there with the blow dryer. And one of my little secrets that I have been doing lately is after I'm done blow drying my whole head and it seems like it's totally dry, I will go in and do a cool shot. So if your blow dryer has a cool button, go in there and kind of do a cool blast all over so you know that your hair is cool and there's no more warmth left in it. Just like with the water, the heat will open it up from the blow dryer, so we want to go ahead and seal that back down. You'll notice your hair being shinier and smoother as well. So that was my last tip that I just could not go on without telling you guys. If you have any questions on anything that I mentioned, feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear your questions and help you out. And if you have any ideas that I did not mention to make your color last longer, then I would love to hear those as well. So I will catch you guys next time. And remember, if you liked this video and want to see more, then subscribe to me and like this video. But I will see you guys later. Bye.